Hi, everybody. Good morning. Hi, Kate. Hi, Jean. Oh my God. My coffee tastes so good today. Mmm. Wow. All right. It's distractingly delicious. Hi, Lola. Oh, y'all just swooped in here real fast. Let me find you so I can say hello. Hi, Jackie. Hi, Denise. Hi, Mimi. Hi, Wanda. Hi, Shelly. Hi, Crystal. Hi, Megan. Good morning. Oops. Shoot. Ah! Go back there. All right. Ah. Hey, Tiffany. I can actually see my comments today on YouTube. So this is the first time since I've been doing it that I've been able to see the comments. So good morning, YouTube. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Tiffany. Hi, Valerie. Hi, Zoe. Hey, Lauren. Hey, Lori. How is everybody doing? Hey, Ron. Hey, Claudia. Good morning to everybody over on TikTok. Hey, Holly. As I was just saying, my coffee is extra yummy today. Hey, Jen. So seriously, hey, Rosa. Oh, hi, Jacinda. I'm guessing that every morning, other than this morning, I miss all of these good mornings, and that makes me so sad. So thank you, YouTube, for not glitching. Ah. But seriously, how are you guys today? How are you feeling? Okay, so Wendy's feeling much better today. That's good. Crystal's on her second cup. All right. I wish I could drink more than one cup of coffee. For whatever reason, I used to be able to back in the day, whenever that was, but I'm a one and done kind of girl. Hi, Nara. Otherwise, I get really like kind of hyper and like not a fun way. It just like kind of hurts me, hurts those around me. So, oh my goodness. Pacific time? What is that? Like 5:30 in the morning over there? Goodness gracious. All right, I'm seeing a lot of people saying that they feel good today. And that makes me feel good too. It's a Wednesday. It appears to be a somewhat decent day. Maybe it's not going to be 90 degrees today, which would be wonderful. Good morning, Steph. Oh, hey, Ricky. Ricky says she's under the weather and wondering where that expression comes from. Does anybody know where that expression comes from? Because that is actually really interesting. However, I am sorry to hear you're not feeling good. I'm sending you all the good juju. Oh, and we have a birthday. Is that Nichelle? Nichelle? Happy birthday, Nichelle. What is today? July 28th. Happy birthday. Hi, Lisa. Listen, dude, I'm honored that you are awake at 5:30 in the morning to listen to me talk because that's wild. Hey, Cindy. Dark Star says I drink 2 teaspoons of coffee as my bedtime drink. That's different. I have not heard of that. Hi, Misty. All right, friends. Well, let's do this. Let's get into it. So first, I want to tell you before we get into what we're going to get into today, as I have all of your attention. Tomorrow is Thursday, and we are doing live channeling at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you can make it, it'll be streaming on YouTube. Well, shit. You know what? It'll just be streaming just like this. Like, why would I not do that? So it'll be streaming on all of these things that you're currently watching me on. Because why not? However, if Jen, my friend Jen, usually, and she will be hosting this with me. So if you want to actually see Jen instead of just kind of hearing her speak like a disembodied voice, you'll need to be on Instagram, because that's the way we do it, like in a duo way. So 7 p.m. tomorrow night, and we have some really interesting, kind of wild things we're going to be tapping into tomorrow, that I'm really looking forward to. You guys have been sending in your questions, and you're not late. I'm just talking. Although that's what I do here. We've had so many great questions come through, so I'm excited to tap into that, and see what comes out of it, and what we get. If you have any questions that you would like to have either addressed during a coffee and magic like this, or live channeling, please please send that in to me. You can do that on my website. You can, if you subscribe to my email, there's probably a link in one of my emails I recently sent out, or just send me a DM on Instagram or something. That's fine. You can totally do that. Jen is saying, I've been hearing a lot about Lionsgate. Is this something you can touch upon? Girl, I'm going to do more than touch upon Lionsgate. Trust me. I'm hosting a whole event about it. We'll talk a little bit about Lionsgate today, because that does apply to everything that's happening. So stay tuned. And we're also going to go over the split and ascension symptoms as well, which is, I have a sneaky suspicion, Ricky, that you might be feeling some of that too. So let's just jump right in. So listen, if you guys have been following me on TikTok, I did this whole series on the split. And as just a refresher on that, the split happened in June. Summer solstice for us, winter solstice for you guys on the other side of the world. But basically, the split talks about dimensional frequencies, okay? Everything is energy, guys. Everything is energy. We are the ones who give meaning to energy moving. We're the ones who create the stories about what it means for energy to be this or that. So I always want you to remember that, because when we talk about dimensional frequencies, we talk about the split and just basically everything happening in the world right now, it's really easy to kind of get into that space of like, I'm right and they're wrong. And we really don't want to do that, because that's the kind of thinking, that's the kind of that's the kind of mindset that creates division and creates more chaos, and also feeds negative energy. So we don't want to do that at all. So when I'm talking about the split, I am talking about dimensional splits. All right. We have been talking for a while about how humanity itself, the earth itself, is shifting frequency and moving from a slower vibration, which is what we call third dimension, into a faster vibration, which we'll just call it fifth dimension. And this is honestly for simplicity's sake. There's probably like dimensions we don't even know how to call yet between the two of those, but simplicity, right? So moving from a slower vibration into a faster vibration, that's what the earth itself is doing, and that's what our human bodies are catching up with. Now, as you shift your vibration, you interact with the energy around you completely differently. So that means things that have made sense to you before may not make sense to you anymore, and you might find yourself in that space of seeking something new. And that's likely how you found me. Constantly seeking, right? So because of that, when the split happened in June, and obviously leading up to the split, a lot of things have been happening that have created division for us, that have made things shift and change, and have made some people seem really far away and some people really close. I think it's safe to say most of us have had the experience of some people in our lives just suddenly not being close anymore. And that's tough for us, because we have really been conditioned that good relationships stand the test of time, and we hang on to them for dear freaking life, because if not, that reflects upon us, right? That we're not good people. We're not able to retain relationships. Listen, sometimes people are meant to be in your life for 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Sometimes they're meant to be in your life for 20 years. we never know until we know, right? But the past few months have really shown us that as we allow energy to move and we allow the people who are no longer resonating with us to move along with love, other people who are resonating at our frequency come right in and feel so good. And we're moving into that space of ease with it, which might sound a little interesting to you, but I know it's real because I'm literally living it. Like, I'm not just sitting over here drinking my coffee and just saying, like, ooh, what's some random bullshit I'm going to talk about today on Coffee and Magic? I'm right here, like, literally doing this with you guys. And some days it's working great. Some days it's really weird, but I'm here for it because I can see that this has helped me to navigate my life, and all of these things are happening. The people who are around me now, they love me for who I am. And I can honestly say that in most of my life, I have not been surrounded by those kind of people. I've been surrounded by people who are either intimidated by me or trying to change me. And that's a cycle that I'm glad I'm no longer participating in because it's not fun. But all that to say, the split is dimensional frequency shifting. So some people are shifting into a faster vibration at a higher rate than others. So that's what we mean when we say that some people will be in third dimensional frequency for a while and some are moving into the fifth dimensional frequency now. Most of you guys, if we're here and you are understanding, if you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth this morning, you can bet your butt that you're already moving into fifth dimensional frequency. If you are not, I probably sound insane and you're just like, ooh, click, right? So you know that already. And I've said this in a comment on TikTok as well, that like, if you're asking yourself if you're in third or fifth dimension, you're in the fifth dimension. Because if you're in third dimensional energy, that's not something you're wondering because there's way too much busy work going on in third dimension of just surviving, right? We're not thinking outside of that. So everybody's going to get there is the thing. So we're not leaving anyone behind. We're just first waving it. We're first waving it so we can prepare the space so that when everybody else is ready and they have their explosive wake up, we can say, we know what to do. You're not dying. You're not crazy. We're here for you. Okay. And that's really it. However, then after the split in June, we had another split because why not? Splits are so fun, right? So during Cancer season, a lot of us had feelings that we needed to feel. And some of us just totally imploded for 2 whole weeks and like couldn't get out of bed. And even as I knew what was happening, I was like, are you kidding me right now? This year is too much, right? So, so, so that's okay. Just remember that you are not alone. You are not alone. We are all doing this together. Everyone's having a unique experience. So yours isn't wrong. If it's not exactly what mine is, I hope that's the case because we shouldn't all be having exactly the same experience. However, there is a commonality that we are all being attracted to each other with right now because we are experiencing so many similar things, right? So it's okay. We got this. So now we've moved through this like second split. I don't even know what to call things anymore, sorry. But we moved through that. We're out of Cancer season, for fuck's sake. We're out of Cancer season. We're in Leo season. But we're still having to process our emotions and make that a top priority. Protecting your energy is a top priority. And I just want to say right now, when I say protect your energy, I don't mean from ghouls and goblins. We're not talking about that anymore in this energy because hopefully y'all have already learned that you are at the top of the energetic food chain when it comes to spiritual entities. And all you have to do is remember that you are a sovereign being. You are a human being, which means that you're at the top of the food chain on the earth for humans, right? So all of that energy, you got that. And if you don't, it's okay. We can help with that. But that's another talk. So when I talk about protecting your energy, I'm literally talking about not allowing other people to suck your energy out. Valuing your time, valuing your energy, and staying in touch with when you feel good and you don't feel good, and letting that guide your decision-making processes. Not doing things just because you said you would when everything inside of you is like, this no longer feels like something I want to do. Trust yourself, listen to yourself, because what's going to happen here is we have spent so many times, we've spent so long um, being polite, right? And just wanting to be nice. And so we're like, oh, it's okay. You can drain my energy a little more, even though it doesn't feel good. And that's not what we need to be doing anymore. As I say to all of my Libra friends, if it's not fair to you, it's not fair, period. Okay? So putting yourself first is going to be a lifesaver right now. Okay? Lifesaver. Lifesaver. Okay, let me just take a sip of this coffee. I clearly need a little more. So I hope that that makes sense to you guys about what is going on energetically, because now I'm just going to talk briefly about Lionsgate. I'm going to talk more about Lionsgate like all the time until we get there, because holy moly, right? But Lionsgate last year was balls to the walls bananas. Like, I can't even, it's like NSFW over here to tell you what I was up to on Lionsgate, but I will say it was wild. And actually, if you join me for live channeling tomorrow, I'm probably going to talk about it because it's pertinent. It's pertinent. So Lionsgate. So we are in the Lionsgate portal now. It started on the 26th, okay? Sirius is going to be very, very close to the sun. It is a massive, massive portal, tons of energy streaming in. It's Lionsgate because of the fact that we're in Leo season. And this 8-8 portal is massive. And I just want to kind of give you a little bit of insight on numbers and make you think about this for a second. Think about the number 8. And, maybe if you have a moment today, draw it. It's an infinity symbol. We know that, right? Duh, right? Okay. Did I blow your minds? 8's an infinity symbol, everybody. No. But as you draw it, right, start to understand the energy that is contained in that for you. What does an 8 feel like for you? Because when I draw an 8, it feels very much like, first of all, some Kundalini energies in there. And it's also very much like this reminder that everything is connected and constantly moving, and that we come back into the similar energy over and over again. It's a similar energy to the growth spiral that is my logo. So think about that. Think about that as we move towards Lionsgate as well. We've got 2 8s with a 0 in the middle. It's a big deal. Every year it's a big deal. But this one is going to be wild. So all I wanted to tell you before I get into card pulls is that we had the split stuff happening. And if you've been feeling your energy kind of ramping up, and it's totally normal to have days where you're unplugged and offline. And if you are feeling a bit sick right now, you should know that the energies hitting our earth right now are absolutely astronomically insane. Like, totally insane. So your body is likely just, depending on your constitution, right? So like Ricky is not feeling good. Obviously you can catch colds. We know this. You can have the sicknesses of virus type, but Ascension symptoms do affect your body very similarly, and you can get a fever, you can feel very sore, you can be very tired. And so just keep an eye on that. It might even be helpful for you to track the Schumann resonance along with your symptoms to see if the spikes coincide with you feeling not so great, okay? And again, who are you spending time with? Like, don't spend time with people who drain your energy right now. It's not worth it, girl. It's not worth it. Okay, so leading up to Lionsgate, though, and again, we're going to talk about this again on Friday. So, because it's Wednesday now, we'll talk about it again on Friday, more in depth, and of course on Thursday. But we're leading towards like the big show. So all of you is being prepared for this, and it's going to be rather epic. I feel that. I feel that. So take care of yourself and slow down now if you need to, because if you're tired, it's because you're being prepared for something that is exhausting. So just listen to your body. If you are tired, just take a break. Don't push yourself to do the things. And yeah, somebody is saying my family, and that's usually who gets to jump in there the most. All right, friends. So also speaking of Lionsgate, I'm having a party, okay, at Jackie's place. And it's going to be a really, really good party. If you are able to get to the York, PA, Pennsylvania area, join us in person. But if you're not, it is going to be live streamed for members of Inner Sanctum. So all you need to do is sign up for Inner Sanctum to join, or you can just buy a ticket, actually. I think you can do both of those things. But it's going to be a big party. It's going to be about 2 hours or so. And what's going to happen during that is I'm going to lead you through a new moon Lionsgate ritual. And we're also going to do a modified version of a Mala method, which is a slow energy movement thing that I made up. That's actually really fun and will get you nice and loose and feeling good and like clear your energy out. And who else knows? I mean, I don't even know what else is going to happen. It's just going to be dealer's choice. But I hope to see you there either in person or streaming in. And if you want to find out more about that, if you go to my website, Sarah with an H SarahAmala.com. Oh my God, do I know my own name? SarahAmala.com. Something will pop up and be like, do you want to register for this event? And you should say, yes, I do, because you can be there in person or not in person. And also party for the launch of my new app. Okay, so it's a lot of things going on that day that I think you should be there for. So, yeah, yes, right? Okay. All right. Time for card pulls, friends. We're doing sensory card pulls this morning. Last time, I think we did like trees. Today, we're going to do, do you know what we're going to do today? Today, we're going to do different types of cats, okay? And we're not going to be sizist. Some will be small and some will be big. Are you ready? Okay. All right. So if you've never done sensory card pulls with me before, I'm going to give you 3 things. Today is going to be cats. You pick 1 or 2 that resonate the most with you right now, and you drop that in the comments, like which cat you're picking, and then I pull cards and tell you what your message is, okay? And it's fun. It's a good time, okay? So are you ready? All right, here's your cats. Okay, first we're going to go with, let's see if I remember my cats. We're going to go with a lynx. The first cat is a lynx. The second cat, my brain's just stopped, but I'm going to describe it and someone's going to know what it is. It's the kind of cat that literally has no hair. Okay? What is the cat called? It's going to drive me crazy. The cat with no hair that you have to like pick the toe junk out of their toes. Tell me, what's the name of the cat with no hair? What's it called? Darn it. I'm waiting. I'm not going to continue until you tell me. I don't feel like it's a Mao cat. Sphinx. Wow. Okay. So that's not confusing. All right, guys. So we're going to go with lynx, Sphinx. Oh my God, you guys. I'm the worst right now. Okay. But I'm rolling with myself. So you have to too. Okay. A lynx cat, a Sphinx cat, or a Black Panther. Okay? Lynx, Sphinx, Black Panther. Which cat are you feeling this morning? Put it in the comments. Oh my God. What's in my glove meat? What's in here? Oh my God. I have my computer like literally in front of my face. I should just look it up. Ella. Ella has 2 of those cats. Ella, what are your cats called? Are they called Sphynx cats? I'm having too fun with myself this morning. Okay, so if you're just joining us, we're just about to do card pulls. Okay, it is Sphynx. Okay, so we are we're picking 1 or 2 of 3 cats, whichever one resonates most with you. It's a lynx, a Sphynx, which is the hairless cat, or a Black Panther. So drop it in the comments which one you're feeling today. Oh Lord, obviously we'll be pulling from the Earth Magic deck this morning. Oh. Oh my God. Okay. All right. Well, I'm glad y'all are having fun with me this morning. So I do have something in my coffee this morning. It's like not shrooms or anything like that, but I put this powder in every morning called Mucuna powder. Is that what I put in? I think so. Mucuna. And I've been putting in my coffee, and I actually remarked this morning as I was making my coffee, I was like to my husband, I was like, do you remember back in the day when I was like depressed all the time? Like, do you remember when I was just unhappy all the time? And he just kind of looked at me like, am I in danger? But no, he's like, yeah, no, I remember that because I was also still married to you, and I remember living with that, and that was rough. And I was like, yeah, like I don't feel that way at all anymore. Like I'm pretty good, like pretty happy. I wonder if it's this Mucuna powder. It's not. I was happy before I started the Mucuna powder, but I'm a little extra this morning with it. All right. I know. Come on, focus, Sarah. All right. So if you're just joining us, we're doing sensory card pulls. You're choosing, and this is your reading. All of you guys asking for a reading, this will be your reading. So pick one of these cats. It's a Sphynx. No, it's a lynx, a Sphynx, or a Black Panther. And that will be your reading. Pick a cat. Put it in the comments. TikTok, are you listening? Okay. All right. We're doing it. We're doing it. I hope that some of my wild is like rubbing off on you and that you end up having like one of the best days ever. You know what I'm saying? Okay. All right, here we go. We're doing this. The first one is lynx. It's the lynx cat. It's a smaller type of wild cat, but ferocious nonetheless. Okay? All right. Again, if you're just joining us, this is the last time I'm going to say it. Lynx, Sphynx, or Black Panther. Forever hold your peace. Okay, here we go. Lynx is up. Actually, sorry, that just didn't feel quite right. It didn't feel quite right, guys. Here we go. That feels quite right. Well, like you heard me say Ella. Ella has at least two of them, and she posts pictures sometimes, and I just think they're fascinating, and I do want to meet them deeply. But also, I stumbled across a TikTok where people were removing toe junk from hairless cats, and yeah, I watched it like 8 times, but it was a little weird. Sorry that I told you that. Good morning. All right. Lynx people, are you ready for your message? Okay. Lynx. Okay. So you have the winter solstice card. Claudia, what did you pick? It's the winter solstice card. And then it's also the trust card. Now, I'm going to get serious on you for a moment. I'm sorry about all of my sounds happening here, but I'm super busy, you know? Okay, so this is serious. No, I'm just kidding. It's fine. But basically what I'm saying is this card with this card, is kind of annoying. And so I feel you, because here's what it's saying, that you still have some inner stuff to look at, okay? There's still some things that you may have been avoiding looking at during Cancer season, possibly because you're a fire sign and you didn't feel like doing it, but that's okay. It's not going to be that much longer. Winter solstice is that time of deep rest, okay? It's that time of going within and allowing yourself to hear yourself. And all that's being asked of you, which is like no big deal, guys, trust what you hear. You have got to start trusting yourself. If you've been getting winter solstice before today and or this kind of message, it's because you're receiving guidance from your higher self, but you're not trusting it. You have to trust it. You have to trust you over everybody else. And that's a shift, right? That's a shift to make. It takes extreme self-confidence and a leap of faith, okay? But links, people, it's so worth it. And it's going to be one of the biggest and most, I don't know, it's going to be the best love story of your life when you figure this one out. And you're right there. You have got to trust yourself. It's coming, okay? So there's your message, links, people. Okay, moving on to Sphinx. What will that be? That's right, Nicole, because I've got that unagi seeing you. Okay. Unfortunately, TikTok, it seems like every time I go live, at some point, somebody has some sort of a glitch with the sound. I don't know what that is. Okay. Sphinx. Sphinx, people. Are you ready? Of course you are. You're born ready. All right. Sphinx, people. Hairless cat, people. With the toe jam. Okay. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Are you ready for this? Wait, hold on. Let's see what the second card does before I get all like up in your business about it. Oh boy. Oh my God. Crystal, that makes me feel so good. I saw your comment the other day. Chef's kiss, girl. I'm really proud of you. All right. Are you ready, Sphinx people? It's the Green Man. I'm hiding the other card because you're going to get too excited. It's the Green Man, which is actually very exciting. Hello, Green Man. Green Man. And then, oh no, it's the Dragon. Oh man, I have been so feeling dragon energy lately. You guys, also probably because Lionsgate's coming up. All right, so here's your story. Should you choose to accept it? Sphinx people. Sphinx is a hairless cat, you know, like in Austin Powers, you know, like one of those. Okay. Don't ask me why I chose that. It just kind of is what it is. All right. So here's what's happening for you guys who chose Sphinx. Big energy has come through. And I'm going to guess that y'all have kind of figured out that you're kind of a big deal. Have you accepted that or what? Because your big deal is necessary to what's coming next, right? And I want to talk to you just for a moment about ego. Okay? Do you know how, has anyone ever told you you're so full of yourself, and they've said it in a way that was not nice? Have you ever thought about that? Have you ever thought about how weird that is to say? Because I think about it on almost a daily basis. You should be full of yourself every day, guys. If you're not full of yourself, what the hell are you full of? other people's judgments, expectations, and projections, because that sounds lame and like not a good time. So I encourage you, all of you, but especially you guys, allow yourself to be full of yourself. That's what we need. We need your kind of extra. We need your kind of energy. If you don't get out there and put your wild and crazy energy out, we can't find you, right? We can't find you. If I had listened to everybody who told me that getting on Facebook every morning and talking to people was, was kind of not a great idea and that things I say are lame, if I had listened to that, well, I listened a little bit, but I got through it. But if I had truly listened to that forever, we wouldn't be having this really good time this morning today, right? So just enough with the haters. You need to be your own cheerleader and put your crazy out into the world because we need more of it. You are hot right now. Hot, fire, doing it. Abundance is flowing in. Whatever business idea you guys are up to right now, do it. Go, go, go. Now's the time. This is the portal to really go at it. And when we seed for new moon during Lionsgate, you better believe that we are bringing the fire because everything that you want is going to happen with one caveat. You have to actually believe you're worthy of it. So get to work on that, okay? That's your Sphinx card. Okay, and last but not least is Black Panther. I feel like we all just need to take a deep breath because when I think of Black Panther, I just feel a lot of reverence. All right, Bagheera. Now, I think I might be lying to you, so you can Google this after me. But isn't it true that a Black Panther is really a leopard that's black? Did I make that up? If I didn't make it up, I think that you should be wild kratts impressed with me. Okay, but you can let me know later. All right, Black Panther people, here's your cards. Wow. Black Panther. Oh my God. It's true. It's true. Guys, come on. Look at me. Okay. I just know today's going to be a good day. We've got people saying Wakanda. Oh my God. All right. Here we go. Oh my God. I'm getting excited about this one. You're going to like it. Now, if I'm not mistaken, a lot of you who picked Lynx also picked Black Panther. Smart. Let's see what you did there. Okay. All right, are you ready? Let me just, my coffee's actually becoming hotter because I have it on this hot thing and it's like 200 degrees right now. Oh my God, it's okay. Are you ready? Did you already see? Okay. It's the spider. And it's the river. It's the spider in the river. It's a good story. First of all, let's talk about the spider. Have you been seeing a lot of spiders? Do spiders make you feel kind of scared or terrify you? That's okay if they do. You can still have this message. But I just want to tell you about spiders. Because if you've been seeing spiders, seeing a lot of webs, and you also chose Panther, it's even more intense. But here's what spiders teach us, right? Spiders teach us that all we need to do is create our own web, okay? And I'm getting kind of two things here, so I'm going to go with the first one. And it's just kind of tripping me up because it's not what I usually say about spiders, but here's what I'm going to say to you. Okay, So a spider makes a web, right? And that web is really beautiful. Not so much if you are hiking and are the first one on the trail, but the web is not just to be pretty. It's to catch what they want. Do you see what I mean? So as you weave your web, you have to have intention. What is it you want that web to catch so that you can run over to it and suck its blood? No, just kidding, just kidding. You don't have to be that kind of a spider, but I'm just saying the web is there to catch what you want. So as you create, as you start new projects, new people come into your life, you feel inspiration. What are you trying to bring in? What are you trying to catch for your life? And on top of that, it's really important to remember this. Spiders' webs get fucked up all the damn time, right? Like literally. Spider webs just get destroyed. Does the spider just completely lose hope and say, you know what? I spend all freaking night making that web and you just stepped through it and now it's destroyed. I'm never making a web again. Forget it. Making webs is stupid. No, a spider does not do that. The spider just says, bloop, off I go, making more webs, never gonna stop, right? And that needs to be you. Resilient. Who cares if your web got destroyed overnight? Whatever, right? What if your web like caught a blue jay, right? And then didn't really catch it because the blue jay was too big and it just totally destroyed your web. What are you gonna do? Say, oh wow, my web was so beautiful and shiny that it attracted a really big bird. And then move on and make a new web, right? Maybe change location. Maybe never change location. I don't know. But your resiliency of attitude and not having that like sad sack energy is going to really, really help you right now because you just have to keep going. Where are you living? Are you living in the past? Because that's already happened. And if you're bringing that energy into the present, that's going to suck. So keep making your webs, guys. Keep making your webs. Don't let anything stop you from making your webs. And remember, if someone destroys it, you just make another one. Okay? So that's one. And then two is the river and its movement. And if you can see this card, when I look at this card, I see peace. There's a lot of peace here. And do you know where the peace is found? Through movement. Through movement. So allow yourself to be moved by the currents of energy that are around us right now. And this is honestly for everybody. Like all of my card stuff, like if it's hitting for you, don't worry if you didn't pick Panther. It's for you, okay? Allow the currents of energy to move you. You don't need to be a stick in the mud with it and be like, I'm just gonna go like this. No, we soften and relax our bodies so that we don't break any bones, okay? And the river is going to really help you with that. Some of you, I'm sure, are very calmed by water, especially a lot of those here who have the fire signs. And I know I'm going like way longer than I usually do. Look at me, guys. I'm like 45 minutes over here. If you can get to water and that's a soothing place for you, allow that to happen. You're probably going to get a lot of information. Moving water brings energy, okay? And just allow that energy to move you. Be like, yeah, exactly. Be in flow. So, haha, that's your Panther cards for today. So, it's been fun hanging with you today. I'm in a great mood. So, I'm going to try to sustain that through the rest of my day. If you want to play more, join Inner Sanctum. It's about to be an app. You can join for free right now. It's not a trick. Well, it's a little bit of a trick, but it's a good marketing trick, just like get you in there and then like you love it so much that you don't want to leave. But that is how you can support me and all of this stuff that I do. Join Inner Sanctum. You can find that on my website. You can find it on the links in all my places. Join us. We're a really cool community. Everyone's awesome. And we're growing and it's becoming more and more fun. Okay. I love you. Have an awesome Wednesday. Don't forget live channeling Thursday night, 7 p.m. See you there. If you have any questions, go ahead and, send me a message. Is there anything else? No. Literally been here forever. I love you. I love you. Love you. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Have a great day. All right. Out of here. Instagram. Out of here. Go find me on Instagram. I love you. Okay, and then goodbye to everybody on YouTube. Mwah, thank you so much. Love you, love you.